To start explaining the price tables, we need to open Items and Price Table. As we can see, by default there is one first table with a 200% margin over the total price cost. This program has a lot of flexibility regarding prices, allowing us to have various tables, each one with different sales margin. Click the Edit button to create a new table. We will establish a margin of 150%. We will name it as Table 150. We edit it again in order to save the information. Thereby, all the items we create will have a sales margin of 150%. Each client can be assigned a specific table. Therefore, we go to Entities, and we select the client requested. We edit and we go to Price tab. Here, we can see a menu display in which we select Table 150. We edit it again in order to save it. We need to explain a basic concept of the price tables, the item branches. Item branches connect the items in a logical way following the steps of the production process. One machine, like UV roll print, one material, such as PVC canvas, and one finishing, like trimmed. To introduce all the items here, you simply drag them from the items list at the right. You can change the name of the branch. Click the magic wand button to create it automatically. As we can see, we have now created a branch. You can add this branch to a client and establish a different price for each one of them. Let's see an example. We go to Entities, we select Client A, we edit first, we go to the Price tab, and we drag the branch here. We establish a price of 15 euros. We edit again to save it. In this way, every time we create a code or a production which follows the same order, it will have the price we establish for that branch. It's important to highlight that the branch price prevails over the other ones. It means over the percentage margin of the price table or over the item price. When we create a quote, if we already have the item branch created, it is easier as we just drag it to the multi-order and we connect it to the quote. Let's do it. We go to multi-orders, we select Client A. We edit first, and we drag the branch to the workspace. We insert some measures like 100 centimeters to 100 centimeters of height. We press OK. We connect the quote to the branch. Now we click right over the quote and we select Calculate Prices. A new icon appears at the bottom right with a number 3. This means that this item has a branch which links 3 items. Double-click on it to open the Note Edit dialog and go to the Various tab. As you can see, the branch price has a value of 15 euros and the branch size is of 3. This means that these 3 items will cost to the client 50 euros per square meter. You can log it, so the program cannot modify it. Press OK. There's another important concept to explain here in the price table: the item groups. We go to Item, Item Groups. And we open also the item list. Item groups are really important because they are necessary to organize the item prices in order not to have an endless list which will include the more used items and not the whole item list. Let's create open one. We select Create Group, and we will create the vinyl group. Therefore, we'll introduce from our item list all the vinyls we have. For example, window vinyl, we drag it here. Gloss white vinyl, we'll also drag it here. And finally, the gloss transparent vinyl. We save it. Now, if we go to Entities and we search for Client A, we can see that in Items, if we export the table, you can select the item groups you want to include, the vinyl for example. We save PDF, and as we can see, it appears all the vinyls group, the gloss transparent vinyl, the gloss white vinyl, and the window vinyl. This is all for now in the price table chapter.